As we learn more details about the horrific conditions nursing home residents endured inside of a warehouse in Tangipahoa Parish during Hurricane Ida, another lawsuit has been filed against Bod Dean, and this time it's by his own employees. Devin Bradalata has more.
Even after they stuck by their duties to care for residents through disgusting, deteriorating conditions, the nurses subjected to the mass nursing home evacuation site in Tangipahoa Parish say they never got the hurricane pay they were promised.
Everybody has an individual story. None of them are good.
Attorney Jonathan Peterson represents a group of nurses in a new class action lawsuit against Bod Dean and his 7 nursing homes. They're asking for owed wages and penalties. Peterson says each phone call reveals more about the disgusting conditions nurses were working under. Understaffing, residents lying in their own urine and feces, and not enough food.
The conditions in the warehouse were deplorable. They were understaffed. Poor residents were there screaming and crying. It was a nightmare, and they stayed.
One of the plaintiffs in the case said she worked nearly 100 hours over the course of 5 days and should have earned around $11,000, according to a hurricane pay rate that varied per job. The lawsuit claims she got a check for under $4,000.
At the end of the day, this is really a story about the heroes that tried to help a terrible situation, and despite all of their efforts and their promise to be paid for the work that they did, they didn't.
At least 4 residents died from the conditions inside. Dean is already facing lawsuits from family members of victims and victims themselves. Now Peterson says those who tried to care for them deserve what they're owed and a day in court. Devin Bardalotta, Eyewitness News.
Well, Bod Dean's attorneys have not issued a legal response to this most recent lawsuit, and they did not respond to our calls for comment.